Hey y'all, so I'm currently back at home. Obviously last night I was not in labor, active labor that is. Even though it felt like I was not, sadly. When the nurse checked me, the only difference on my cervix, because I'm still 70% effaced, because she didn't tell me otherwise, so I'm assuming I am. And then I'm not changed dilation wise. She said I was still at a 1. She said that I'm very squishy, which is a good thing. Like, it's very soft, and it has moved down and into like more frontal position. The cervix typically sits more like in a posterior position when it's not dilated or effaced or whatever, and it being more like front facing and more lower, I guess. Not more lower, but more low, to where it's easier to reach. That's a good sign. So that has happened. But no change in the cervix last night. And she didn't tell me if I was like a stretchy one or not. But they also didn't want me to go into labor because I'm only 36 weeks. So they're trying to do everything that they can to not have me go into labor, which I think is stupid. But whatever. It's fine. Anyway, I digress. I'm still miserable, still having contractions. I'm still having severe, if not worse than yesterday, pelvic and vagine pain and pressure. It genuinely feels like someone beat the crap out of the internal parts and the external parts of my vagine. I'm not kidding when I tell you that hurts probably more than anything else at this point. Like, not being able to close my legs, having to walk with my legs bowed because it hurts so bad to have them touch. When you got thick thighs, it's not easy to do. But like, I can't sit down flat on my butt because I have to like kind of be reclined at every point in time because too much pressure in that area sitting on it will cause severe pain. Obviously still losing parts of my plug. I haven't lost anything with like any bloody show. I haven't lost a big chunk of it, which is weird because I think I lost a chunk, like the chunk of it, with my daughter and my son around like 32 weeks. So like that's definitely been different. Just losing pieces of it that are not bloody. But he's definitely dropped lower. You can feel that. You can see it. I am definitely ready to have this baby. I know that it's going to happen before the end of the first week in September. It's just a matter of when. Part of me really wants to go ahead and have my husband just go ahead and take his paternity leave now because I am so miserable that I can't even do normal things to help take care of my kids at the moment. The contractions keep on coming. I am miserable. And I'm exhausted. And it's just getting harder and harder to do basic things. I don't have much of an appetite. I'm just really just feeling the... I already had the clearing out that you normally get toward the end of your pregnancy. That already was happening a lot, but that has slowed down because of all the pressure that he's causing on my stuff. So now it's like, I just feel like I gotta go all the time, but I'm not going all the time, and even trying to go right now is a pain in the butt because it's having to go around his head. So that's fun. But yeah, it genuinely feels like I was beat to hell and back downstairs in the vagine, internally and externally. I hate it. It is excruciating. Even last night, trying to put on a different pair of pants to lift my leg was like absolute hell. My husband had to help me change into pants because I was in so much pain, like to where I was sobbing in pain. Never experienced this kind of pain and pelvic pressure in my life or in my vagine. So that's a new one. And I just know that I'm really close to giving birth to this baby. It's just a matter of when at this point and when he wants to make his arrival, because there's really not much I can do. Whatever I could do, I don't even want to do it because I'm in so much pain that moving hurts. And even trying to wipe right now after I go pee is excruciating. So I try not to touch anything if I can help it. I try to keep my legs separated at like all times, because if I don't, agonizing. So I'm trying to manage the best way I know how, but it hurts. It hurts. So that's just the gist of everything that's been going on. Oh, also, I got stuck 4 times at the hospital last night with them trying to get an IV. They didn't bring the little machine in because they were like, oh, it's going to be like a 2-hour wait. And I had severe acid reflux last night to where it was coming up in my mouth. And I was like, I'm going to be sick if y'all don't bring something in here. Or just let me go home, because I've got Alka-Seltzer in my car. They couldn't get me anything. They were going to give me Pepcid through an IV along with fluids, but they couldn't get the stupid IV in. So I was like, okay, just let me go home then so I can go ahead and take the damn Alka-Seltzer. They did give me a Tums, but that didn't really help much. And it was miserable. Anyway, they stuck me 4 different times. And they were like, well, we'll just go ahead and send you home. And I was like, great. Thanks. Appreciate it. But they did end up bruising my hand here on that little dot. Sorry, I got rudely interrupted by my phone saying low battery. And then they tried to get in right there, and they swelled it up so bad that like now it's starting to go down, but it is excruciating to touch. Like, we just don't touch it. They did give me some heating pads, like little heel heating pads for babies, to put on it. And I didn't really help. They said that somebody must have tried to flush it when they stuck a needle in there. They must have tried to flush it to see if there was any, like, they actually got the vein and it's just excess fluid. And it should just go away on its own. But I couldn't even wear my freaking watch last night because it hurt too bad and it was so swollen. So luckily it has gone down. But it does not change the fact that it's very uncomfortable. Anyway, I am going to try and think happy, thinning, dilating thoughts, and hope to God that this baby wants to come out soon, because I am over it. I know he wants to come out soon, I just don't know when, and I want it to be sooner rather than later, because I feel like I'm going to die. So, anyway, I hope y'all have a blessed day, and if you're going through the same stuff that I am, I'm really sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, and the back spasms. Oh my gosh. So I've been having like a lot of back pain along with this pregnancy toward the end. But like almost with every contraction, not only am I still getting the lightning crotch type stuff, but I'm also getting like severe back pain. It feels like back labor, which I have with my son. And then it'll start shooting up all the way to like my neck almost, through my spine, like a lightning bolt of pain, a sharp shooting pain. And then it will start this spasming right in my lower back where the pain starts. And then it will shoot up my spine, the spasming, and make me not be able to breathe for a few seconds at least, until the spasming stops. That's fun. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all later. Pray for me. Anyway, bye.